Hello everybody and welcome back to Shadow Empire, where we are playing as the Highlands on our planetoid. Last episode, our war with the Gallian Republic was ended after they pushed us out of our positions just outside of their capital city. We held them at kind of this choke point and then proposed peace. They accepted it. Mostly because there's an unknown force coming up from the south that we've redeployed one of our guard battalions near our city. I would have actually preferred to put it inside the city, but it wasn't in range at the point. So yeah, we're going to redeploy most of our combat forces down south, figure out what that is, destroy it, and then probably secure a lot of things down this way to see where we are at, or kind of get our western border under control, because it is not currently under our control, and we want it to be, getting rid of the threat to York, our capital city. So yeah, we've got a lot of things. Also, our industry that we've been needing to build up, Industry 1, is probably going to be nearly finished next turn, or finished. So that's good. So we'll have a lot of more industry points that we can then channel into exploiting these metal and water deposits, these rare metal deposits, that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's go to the next turn and see what happens. Okay, they're pulling back from the border. That's good. Okay, we have a new zeitgeist wanders through the land. We're entering a decade of corruption. This effect, the effect is your most powerful faction will tend to get more corrupt. The current strength of this effect is light, 2. In 19 turns, the effect of the decade of corruption will come in full force. High democracy level will hopefully diminish the effects. You made it into a new epoch. Gain 1 fate point. Okay. So we got a couple of new cards, propose peace, ask for help, etc. Okay. I'm guessing this is probably free folk marauders that have just come up here. We're going to send them down south, our troops, and we're going to see if that's the case. Okay. Just want to make sure that we're keeping our border somewhat clear over here. Got some decisions. National budget allocation. I'm good with that. I mean, priority 25% for the applied science, still a little less. So we're going to bring down our Supreme Council a little bit. Equalize those two a little bit. So keep the Economic Council at 38, 32 for the applied science. Yeah. So that'll, and relations goes down a little bit for one of them, goes up for 2. Oh yeah. Economic Council priorities, discover current prospecting. I'm going to keep it at that. I want them to prospect. Well, we've already got some, so we're going to go ahead and have them take some discover new techs.
Roger that.
Hopefully some solar panels. Solar panels would be great. Our worker in York are harassed workers, I'm thinking. In York, the people are so upset with their conditions that they start harassing our public workers. This is causing unrest and hurting the happiness of our workers. What course of action should I take? Send in the troops. Investigate who is directing the harassment. That's a very hard one to do. Let's go ahead and send in the troops. Abductions in York. Slavers have become more active in the outer reaches of our zone. We'll get them to move out, but it's taking time. They're abducting quite a lot of people. Can I count on your support? Yeah, we'll do that. Should be able to knock them out.
Copy that.
Okay, so what do we roll? 84 plus 50 due to our support. So that's 164 versus difficulty 80. So critical failure. So more harm. Danger increased by 80%. Shit, a lot of people have died. Yeah, workers went down a little bit. Asset-wise, you're almost finished construction for our industry. That's good. Alright, but that a war up there. I need to knock out these free folk and start pushing down south, secure the border. And then start exploiting all of these resources. I wish we had more water resources. And I also wish we had some power plants at this point. And also, it'd be great if we had fuel deposits, but it doesn't look like we're going to. So let's go to the next turn, see what happens. So what are these marauders going to do? Okay, they attacked those guys. So we lost 200 infantry there. Yeah, Zone of Corruption, that's 18 turns. Shadow Diplomat card, we got that. Reduce Unrest. Yes. Well, we already moved somebody into the city, not through our own wants to do so, but because it was kind of something we had to after we retreated. 56-1. Yeah, we'll hit them. See what they do.
We need more firepower, sir.
Okay. Pulled out of there. Well, we can keep moving. So it looks like we got another Marauder unit down there, so we're gonna surround, knock this guy out. Hopefully. Then go down here, surround, knock this guy out, and then just push to the Antarctic. Sounds good. Alright, industry is up now, so we're building industrial points, we're getting metals. We're not getting a lot of food. So here's what we need to do. We need to construct this ice mining facility.
Copy that.
To get some water, and then build an agricultural dome so that we can make so that we can get more food. It's gonna have to be the case. So Oris Hill requests permission for a personal guard. Let me be frank, I have enemies even within our land. Therefore, I request your permission to form my own personal guard. I hope you can sympathize with the sense of self-preservation. Allow. No, we're not going to allow private armies. Approach leader for even asking. He's got a decent amount of relations with me. He's a member of the Democratic Party. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and allow him. Militia commemorative plaque. You have an opportunity to give the militia units a boost of about +8 points. It concerns the placing of a special commemorative plaque on the statue of a fallen soldier. It will not cost us anything, but it seems very important to militia troops. If we make it extra fancy, no, we'll just put it down normally.
Yes.
We don't have a lot of money, so we'll do that. Okay, what else are we going to need? Let's go ahead and let's put up the staff council. Minor worker strike in York. About 5 to 20% of the workers in York have started striking. Give in to some of their demands. That'll increase our democracy score, which will help with the corruption.
Copy that.
So there we go. It was only 59 credits, not that much. Okay. Well, let's keep going. One more turn. Ooh, that was very active there. Haven't attacked us yet, though. So we gained accomplished envoys. Good, good. Low treasury level. Yeah, sell more items to traders through the trade order. We don't have a lot to sell, unfortunately. We don't have a lot of excess. Just need to keep pushing out there. Maintain our position. Motion that our bureaucratic assets reach at least level 2. We'll accept that motion.
We'll go.
New director for staff council. You've got a better stability rating. I'm gonna appoint you. Let's see here. I want you to discover more order of battle with some operationalized ones, and then occupation and government's priority we're going to decrease a little bit. Yeah, that looks good.
Order acknowledged.
Waste disposal accident in York. Can we just get the sewers, like, good? Like, can we actually fix them? This one's easier to do than the last one, so let's go ahead and see what happens. Roll a 64 plus 5. We got a failure. Danger increased by 10%. Damn it. Military advisors requested. Lord of Phoenixland has requested us to supply him with a few dozen. We'll accept that because we're in good relations with him.
Yes, sir. Roger
We
that,
want to
sir.
maintain those good relations because they're our eastern border. Okay. Okay, you've already moved. All right. Alright, nothing we can really do there, so let's just hit these guys. Knock them out of the position.
Going in.
Come on. Yeah, okay, they're retreating.
Mission successful.
Okay, they fell back a bit. We're just gonna swing around here, knock them out. This Oasis, well, it's going to be called Oasis, but this ice mine will be up next turn, hopefully. Okay, nothing else we can really do with the buggy. Yeah, it looks about it. We could raise, like, a new unit. Could raise an infantry regiment. Alright, can we raise a multi-unit with its own HQ? Got a we're very close to having everything we need to build up a light infantry brigade. And then the major limit here with getting a light infantry corps looks to be the total amount of men and the... Okay, and the metal. We're getting 500 a turn. Yeah, we won't have enough men ever, really. But we could go ahead and build a brigade. Could build a light infantry brigade as well. Like, we don't have enough for it. Wouldn't be too far off, though. Let's build a light infantry brigade. Let's do that. We're 98% through. We can build it as long as we have more than 50%. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's raise formation. So there we go. First light infantry brigade. So we got 5 battalions of infantry. We're going to send them down here to help secure everything. I think that's good. All right, let's go to the next turn. So now we actually have a actual military formation. It's not just a whole bunch of militia forces and some repurposed ancient tanks. Okay, suffered no losses nor kills. We did lose some territory. Got a spy card. Increase worker happiness. Yes, I know we need to do that. We need more bureaucratic assets as well. Okay. So they pulled back there. But we're going to try and root them out. Okay, and I can't get anybody else to help me down there, so that's good. going to have these infantry come over here and secure our western border. Alright. We'll have all 5 battalions. Yeah, battalions move in. Start securing up along this way. Buggy will maintain its position there. And once we've secured, see what happens. Motion that our civilization level reaches 1.16. Around 27. I think we can do that.
We'll go.
Roaming thieves in York. I'll give my full support. Let's hope you can beat them.
Copy that.
Failure. Not have much effect, so we lost some food and metal. Okay. Demands release of spy. Return their spy. We have unmasked and imprisoned a Friedrich spy. The diplomats have offered us 13 power points in exchange for a release. You know what? No, we're not going to take the offer of the power points. I'm going to release them without accepting payment because I want better relations.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Yeah, plus 10 relations. That's good. New commander for the first light infantry brigade. Stability rating's good. He's part of... Okay, yeah, no, that's good. We'll point you.
Sir.
You're all right. Need to get that rare metals deposit. All right. Yeah, and then we pushed back through here. Knock out these roaming marauders and then just keep going. I think that works. Also, let's see. Can we open contact with the miner? Propose peace. We'll wait one more turn before we propose peace. I want to get that rare metals. And we'll see if we can. Alright. Next turn. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got attack to there. We did alright. We killed 400 infantry there. That's good. Yeah, 15 more turns of corruption. Total of our mining assets is at 1 level. That is higher or equal to the 1 level we promised our subjects. Good, good. Got a Mystic Priest card. Soldier morale to increase. Yeah, we need to go and change their pay. Remember, you promised one of your factions to do this. Security points, health points, entertainment points, and education points will help increase your zone QOL level over time. Okay, and it is the zone QOL level that increases civilization levels. Okay, good. Good to know. Let's go ahead and check the decision first. In search of a special item, we'll go ahead and do that because it'll
Yes,
increase
sir. Roger that, sir.
our relations with them. Put you down there. Now we're cutting you off. We'll lose that regiment's fighting power, but we're going to put everybody else on this.
Going in.
Try and knock them out. Come on. Run, you bastards, run. No,
We need more
our guys are
firepower,
running.
sir.
Damn it. Alright, we'll have to send most of our boys down south here. Try and cut them off again and destroy them. We get 2 of these Free Folk Marauders units. We destroy both of them, and then it'll be free reign down south here, hopefully. Alright. Well, captured that southern area. Alright, let's try and propose peace with this miner. Target valid. It's only 23. Let's go ahead and do this.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Critical success. Very happy and accepted peace. There we go. So that is a solidified border on our west. Good. And that's not a part of the border, so we can push up through here and see what we find. That means in the south will be open. And we now have Oasis, which is a water mine, or is an ice mine. That'll be started up next turn. We've got power, so why don't we construct... oh no, there's already one active there. Well, let's construct one on Oasis. Why not? We already got the road to it. That'll give us some food. So we'll build that up. Alright, and hopefully we can find some oil or fuel deposits on land, because if we're going to have... We have found the research for power plants, but it requires fuel, and we don't get a lot of fuel. We get some from the recycling facilities. We get 44 or 50 kind of, but it's not a lot compared to what you get from an actual mining facility for fuel. So that's something to keep in mind. Could do a prospecting push in Highland and see if there's anything else here. 75. I mean, it could work. Let's give it a shot.
Copy that.
Difficulty was 75. Rolled 120 on prospecting. So, okay, no hidden resources left. So we're fairly certain on that. So what we have right now, we know what we've got in these areas. So we need to start pushing out to find more. Good to know. Very good to know. One other thing I want to do is we have a spy we can send in. Difficulty 40. We can figure out the extent of... Let's send it south so we know where we're going. Difficulty 40.
Yes, sir. Roger
Success.
that,
There we
sir.
go. So hopefully we see what's coming down here for our units. And let's go to the next turn. I'm expecting these guys to push out that way. Or maybe attack us, I'm not sure. Okay, slight push out. Nothing too big. Killed 700 infantry with our tanks. 14 more turns for our Decade Corruption. Civilization level is at 1.41. It's higher than what we promised, so that's good. We discovered a new order of battle. Motorized MG infantry army. Okay. We're expanding, so we got 19 more than we had the previous turn. That's good. Low supply, so we're going to have to start building up roads. Okay, and unrest. Yep. Okay. There we got you. Got you there. They're cut off. Let's put everybody we can into the attack. 21 to 1.
Going in.
Come on.
We need more firepower.
Damn
sir.
it. We're so close. Alright, well, with the north here basically done, let's construct roads. Get some dirt roads down here. To give us some more supplies. And then, oh, okay, so we got our High Deep Hermit's Cave. Crucial Hermit lives here. He has arcane knowledge, is willing to spend some of his time to educate the governor of the zone. Governor 8 XP plus 10. Okay, okay. Lot of ruins down here, so we could make an economy out of mining, out of recycling these ruins. So let's go ahead and let's just start moving south with what we've got. We've got a whole infantry brigade that we built, so they'll go down there, and then the scout buggy send up north and see what we find. But we're not seeing much here, so that must be the demarcation line of this zone. So, alright. Got one interesting place here, but everything else looks fairly common. I do like these ruins. If we can get them exploited, then we can actually start, we can have a fairly decent economy. Only problem is we need power. And to do that, we need to research power plants and have enough fuel to supply power plants. So that's something. Policy speech. The goal is the percentage of soldiers or subjects recently is 13%. Number of victory points, 8.1. Average entertainment. Let's do soldiers, I guess. Current race from the current 11 to 13. Give a 5% word score, successful delivery. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Basically, we just need to increase 2%. We need to put 2% more of our population under arms. Or put arms in their hands and do that, I guess. I just want to double check York here. Yeah, we need more jobs for our zone because we're not getting the full amount, which means they're not producing the full amount of items. Kind of sucks. And we got 1.4 turns left before Oasis is done with its dome for food. So I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to buy up some food right now.
We'll go.
Give us a couple more turns. All right. Looks good. But I think that's where we're going to end it here. I don't think we're going to go for another turn because it's fairly close to the end of this episode. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you'd like to, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, consider the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye.